Tyrese called out Hollywood, and he went at him. He went at him hard.
They going above and beyond to promote the devil, and it's pissing me off.
God is with me.
All right, quality people. They're going above and beyond to promote the devil, and it's ticking Tyrese off. He has something to say about it. So we're about to get into this clip, but I'm going to play a part that was before that, just before he got into calling out Hollywood, because I think it was important to understand his mindset, and he dropped a couple gems. So let's get into that right now.
John Singleton's son, his seventh child, he named Seven, is best friends with my daughter Soraya.
Damn.
They're doing play dates at least 3 days a week.
Amen.
In Atlanta. Amen. So it's a tribe, and I'm looking as a person who is overwhelmed with what God has decided to put me in and has done over my life, even when I've went above and beyond to mess it up myself.
Hold up.
Woo!
Amen.
That's some heat. Amen to that. But listen to what he said. Now he's surrounded by a tribe. What is something that we always preach on this channel is we have to build community. It starts with us. It starts with us getting ourselves together, and then, that trickles out to our family, so his daughter, and then it trickles out to the broader community. And then when you have a tribe, when you have a community, then you can start building stronger societies. But this fragmented societies and families that we have here in America and in the Western world is a reason why everything seems so broken. And the result is what Tyrese is going to call out in a few minutes. So stay tuned.
God says, I still got you.
I love it.
And that's what allows for me at 44 years old to still feel like I'm a 3-year-old who's experiencing Christmas every single day. What I drive, where I go, the people I get to meet, the relationships that I still have over all these years, the laughter that is still in my soul, even though I got every reason in the world to sometimes be depressed and sad and emotionally and psychologically wiped out.
No. Big up to Tyrese, because there's a lot of things in this world and in life that you could be down about. There's something every day that you encounter or that you can focus on that could get you down. But the fact that he's seemingly having childlike faith in this season of his life where he's waking up and you could say, oh, it's easy because he's famous and he's got a bunch of money and he's, big movie star and everything, and he's got notoriety. But not every movie star, not everybody who has the type of fame is, has a happy life. You see it all the time where, a lot of these celebrities are going through mental health issues, but you can tell that this brother has something in him. He has the light of the Lord, and maybe he's not walking perfectly, but who is? At least he is talking about community, talking about good values, and he's going to talk about Christ here in a second. So let's continue.
Look at my life, bro. I'm on my way. I got Kim Burrell.
Yes, man. I used to write for her too, right?
You used to write for her. I love that.
Yeah, man. We share a lot of
a
lot of the gospel pain come from me.
Wow, got you. So we got Kim Burrell.
Hey, Kim was like, "You going to hell, son?"
You should stop.
Kim was like,
"Oh, you're lying on the Lord."
Stop right.
She was like, I don't know if the Lord know you playing or if you serious. Like, I don't know if these jokes are lies, baby. You know what I'm saying?
God will send you the desires of your heart.
I hear you, brother.
Right? Imagine being a motherless child.
Yeah, man.
Intimately.
Yes, sir.
And then God says, I know what you desire, and I'm going to send you your mother via Kim Burrell.
Hold up. That's incredible. That's also a good outlook on life. I got to go to the big screen real quick, because it could have been easy for Tyrese to sit and pout and mope. God, why isn't my mother here? Why isn't my mother in my life? Or if it was a different scenario, why isn't my father in my life? But when you walk in the light of Christ, he's going to handle all of your needs. And so his heart was open for a blessing. And God blessed him with an amazing woman who he can now fill in and sit and fill that role and fill that void that was lacking in his life. I think that's a very beautiful thing.
And the talks and the laughter and the bonding and the conversation that was never there. Now, people know I didn't have the best relationship with my mom. So as a son, I was longing for the relationship to be better while she was still here.
Yes, sir.
So I really started longing for that relationship once she transitioned. So God will send
There it
you
is.
all of the desires of your heart.
Amen.
And that is something that I want everybody who can hear this interview to know. As much as I'm supposed to be promoting this movie and talking about my album, I just feel like we're in competition right now because they are trying.
Before he gets into that, one, like for the algorithm, but two, understand exactly what he just said. I'm supposed to be promoting my movie. I'm supposed to be promoting what I got going on. But what is on my heart and what we should be doing always is promoting the gospel, promoting Christ. And I think it's beautiful that there's a celebrity here that is bold enough, because a lot of celebrities won't talk about their faith because they're scared of, oh, I won't get opportunities. And so this brings up an important question that I want to pose here.
God is with you.
And it says, what does Jesus really want us to do? Actually, that is not the question. Let me go back. What is the proper way to deal? Nope, that's not it either. There it is. Nope. Okay, there it is. Okay, here we go. Do you think a lot of celebrities hide their feelings about Hollywood's wickedness? So, do you think people are, really on board for this? Or do you think most people feel like Tyrese and are just, tight-lipped because they don't want, they're fearful of what it could do to their career? I need y'all to chime in the comment section. Let's get back to the video.
Trying to normalize the devil. They are trying to the devil is on the main stage at award shows and in every video and signs and symbols. And I said, you know what? We need to stop treating our relationship with Jesus like the little buddy that you talk to before you go to bed at night, and not be more vocal about all the things that God means to us and all of the things that God has brought us through. Because there's been a lot of moments that you didn't post about. But yet how did God decide to get me through this?
Yeah, man.
And they going above and beyond to promote the devil. And it's pissing me off because the devil worshipers used to be real secretive, going down in the basement, this secret world. Now they just
they on the device too. I do want to come back and I want to talk to you about Fast 10.
He don't want to talk about it. Big boy don't want to talk about it. But that is, I thought that was interesting to play, because it's like, do more people in Hollywood actually feel the sentiments of Tyrese, where it's like, y'all are going around promoting the devil right here. You got all these signs. The Grammys look like, one big ode to Satan. All these award shows look like one big ode to Satan. And it's like, what's really important? And he said that a lot of these people, they might be on their knees asking God to bring them through a certain situation. But then when it's time for them to accept that award, it's like, oh, it was me. They get on the agenda. And God don't like that. Stop pimping God. That's what you're doing. You're pimping God. You're using him, getting on your knees, trying to get what you need from him, but then elevating yourself when the time is right. And you're participating in Hollywood's wickedness, because you'll get on your knees and pray, and then you'll participate and sell yourself out and be in a video with all these different signs and all these different symbols that don't represent who you are. Or maybe it does, because maybe you really don't have the light of Christ. Maybe you're just experiencing in this season of your life some worldly success. But like Tyrese let in, he's having peace because he has a strong community. And a lot of these celebrities, they don't have that. That's why you see celebrities a lot of times, taking themselves out of this world. You see a lot of celebrities checking themselves into rehab, dealing with mental health issues. And I mean, Tyrese has had his fair share of it, but he seems like he's in a good place. But think about where his mentality is. Think about where his focus is. It's on Christ, and he's boldly professing it. That should be an encouragement to all of us. Let me get to our points. This world isn't for you. It is trying to steal, kill, and destroy you, just as they did Christ. So here's the verse I got for you. Matthew 7:11. Actually, it's 2 Corinthians 11:3. But I'm afraid that as the serpent deceives Eve by its cunning, your thoughts will be led astray from a sincere and pure devotion to Christ. And so this goes back to what I just said. We have to have our eyes and our minds fixed on Christ. Otherwise, we are going to be beguiled by the serpent, right? Our thoughts are going to be led astray. And so you can claim that you're, down for God and that you're down for the good, but then you're always going to crumble in the face of adversity. When they tell you to, hey, throw up this symbol here. Yes, sir. When they tell you to change your lyrics, sing the song this way, that is, representative of wickedness. You'll say, okay, I'll do that, rather than being bold and saying, no, there's just certain things that I'm not going to do because I'm in this world and I participate and utilize the tools in this world, but I'm not of this world. And so I won't utilize the tools for wickedness. I won't utilize the tools to denigrate society. I'm always going to utilize the tool to bring light to the world, just as Christ did. Because, like this verse says, pure devotion to Christ. If you have pure devotion to Christ, your thoughts will not be led astray. Here's my second point. Do not let the imagery of this world steer you away from your walk with Christ. And that was represented in that verse that we just did. You must have pure devotion to Christ, people. And that's what I really wanted to get through to you. But again, I want to know, do you think a lot of these celebrities hide their feelings about Hollywood's wickedness? I think a lot of people know that it's wrong, but they're too scared and cowardly of, losing their little bit of fame, losing their little bit of fortune. They're trying to store up earthly treasure rather than storing up heavenly treasure. And I think that's a big mistake. That's what I think. I want to know what you think.